Hello boys and girls, for today's history lesson we're going to be creating a fact file all about Samuel Pepys. Here's one I've printed out. Yours might look like this, or you can write on some paper and draw a picture of Samuel. Now, yesterday we looked through this book, The Life of Samuel Pepys, or you might have looked through the PowerPoint that Miss Ford put online. Using the book or the PowerPoint, you should have made your own mind map all about Samuel Pepys. We had some fantastic ones sent to us, so well done boys and girls. Today we're going to use our mind map to help us write our Samuel Pepys fact file. So, here's your Samuel Pepys fact file, and our learning objective is to develop knowledge of significant individuals from the past. And Samuel Pepys is a significant individual, which means he's important. He's important because he told us all about the Great Fire of London through his special diary. Let's use our mind map to help us fill out this fact file about Samuel Pepys. First of all, name. Oh, I think we can all do that one. Samuel Pepys. So next to name, Samuel Pepys. Oh, Miss Ford is doing her best handwriting. Now we'll move on to born. So where was Samuel Pepys born and when was he born? Let's have a look back at my mind map. Aha, born. Samuel was born on the 23rd of February 1633 in London. Let's put that into a sentence. Don't forget capital letters, finger spaces and full stops. He was born on 23rd of February 1633 in London. And remember, London's the name of a place, so it needs a capital letter. Ooh, next part of our learning objective, next part of our fact file is his wife's name. Can anybody see that on my mind map? There it is. Remember, he married Elizabeth de St. Michael in 1655, using my information off my mind map to fill out my fact file. Samuel married a lady called Elizabeth de St. Michael. And I'm going to put in 1655 just to add a little bit more information. Now the next subheading in our fact file is famous for. Now, what is Samuel Pepys famous for? Is he famous for having 5 brothers and sisters? Is he famous for having a kidney stone removed? I don't think so. Is he famous for speaking Latin? I don't think so. He's famous for writing a diary about important events. And these important events include the Great Plague and the Great Fire of London. So, Samuel Pepys is famous for, and I can use the words famous for from here, famous for writing a diary about important events in history. Some of these events include, let me look back at my mind map, yes, the Great Plague, and the Great Fire of London. Now you can see I've got my title that tells me that this is a Samuel Pepys fact file. My subheadings, I've got name, when he was born, his wife's name, and what he's famous for. Now I've got some spare space here, so you can add your own subheading. You might add a subheading about school. You might add a subheading about family. You might add a subheading about his writing. I think I'm going to write mine about school. So my subheading would be education. Or you could put school, underline it, and add to it. So, Samuel Pepys went to St. Paul's School and Cambridge University. He learnt, remember that language, Latin and shorthand, which was to write in a quick code. So I've used my mind map of information from yesterday to create a Samuel Pepys fact file. Oh, I'm very pleased, boys and girls. Remember my capital letters, full stops and finger spaces all the way through. Now I'm going to read it through to check it makes sense. So, boys and girls, it's now time to make your own fact file of Samuel Pepys. Remember, you can either print out the sheet, make it on the computer, or draw a picture of Samuel Pepys and add your own subheadings. Make sure you get all the key facts on there about his name, when he was born and what he's famous for. Then you can add in your own subheadings of more information. Use the video of Miss Ford talking through the book yesterday or the PowerPoint and your mind map to give you all the information. We can't wait to see your fact files.